Hi everyone, today it was round 5 of Fide World Cup and Carlsen got paired with legend Vasily Ivanchuk. So let's quickly jump into the game, let's see what happened. Carlsen started with d4, d5, knight f3, kind of waiting move, e6. Now c4 is queen's gambit declined. Knight goes to f6, and here g3 was played by Carlsen. This is known as Catalan opening. He prepared this opening against Nepo. Here bishop to b4 is move to be played because, yes, bishop to d2 and bishop goes back. And the point of this maneuver was that now this bishop cannot go to b2. This is some small idea in this opening. So bishop g2. Here castling is the main move, but Vasily goes with c6. Little deviation. Queen to c2 was played. Knight b to d7. Here again the main move is just to castle, but Carlsen goes for bishop to f4. Castle and h4 was played in this position. Here Vasily took, actually this h4 is quite a rare move. Here dc4 was played. Queen takes, knight d5, and bishop to g5 was played after long, after 20 minutes of think, so quite long. h6, now Carlsen just took the bishop, queen takes, and e4 was played in this position. So now this knight goes to b6, queen c3, and here Vasily finds really beautiful move. e5. So Carlsen was quite unhappy, I think, after this move. So what's the point of e5? Look like that black is sacrificing a pawn. So let's examine a few lines. If we take with the pawn, now knight e4 is very strong. If queen goes here, trying to guard this knight, now knight jumps here to c5. So what to play here? Queen d6 is the best move. But let's say, yeah, queen d6, e d6, and now this pawn is gone on b2. So black is actually better. Let's go a little bit back in this position. If here white castles, now rook to d8 is very strong. Queen e3, and now again knight can take here. So let's go back. Let's examine if white takes with a knight. Now similar things will happen. Knight takes, d takes, knight a4. If queen goes here, trying to protect this pawn. Now b5 is very strong move. Queen d6, queen e8, castle, and here knight takes again b2. But Carlsen didn't get confused, and he finds a really nice move. Also a very simple one, just castle, not afraid of capturing here. So Vasily took there on d4, queen takes, knight c5, and here Carlsen plays really beautiful positional moves and strategical moves. Look at this position, pieces are under, they are not coordinated, but Carlsen finds a really nice way to coordinate them all. So rook to c1, very beautiful move, kind of sacrificing this pawn. Actually this would be the best move to take here, but Vasily goes with knight to a6. Let's examine this move. Taking here would be the best. Rook e1, but now f5 is very strong. Knight c3, we keep pressure on this knight. Rook d8, queen e3, knight d5, so we take a knight, c d5, but now this knight is here very strong, and actually this is very similar to draw. I mean, it's a draw. But knight a6, it's still a good move, but these knights are now kind of passive, and also position of black is kind of passive. And you will see how very well Carlsen coordinated. Look at now his pieces. They are really beautiful. The rooks are nice. Bishop g4. Now again, very amazing move. Bishop f1, attacking this knight. Rook a to d8 was played, so queen has to go on e3. knight c7, and again very great positional move, a4. They're trying to kick this knight. So knight c8 was played. Yeah, black has to guard a7, and again very beautiful move, a5. And after all of this, you know, psychological pressure, Vasily got a little bit impatient, or maybe kind of panicking, and he took the knight here on f3, which wasn't the best move. Just giving away this bishop like that. This bishop is quite good piece, and it cannot be pushed away with h3. So in this position, rook f2 e8 was the best move. So Vasily took. Now knight takes, a6. Yes, instead of taking, a6 would be better move. But now Carlsen finds another great move, rook a4, trying to transfer rook here or here or here. So rook f2 e8. Now e5, again, very strong move. This pawn is very annoying for black. It restricts all of his pieces, the knights, the queen, yeah, everything almost. Knight d5, queen goes to b3. Again, as you can see, white's position, he's pressuring here. He's trying to, you know, pressure here, pressure in the center, pressure everywhere. Knight a7 was played, and here bishop to d3 was played. Very good move. Actually, computer prefers a little bit rook to d4, but yeah, the point of this move is now knight b5. Knight to c7 was better. The point of this move is now bishop to b1 is very strong. So h5, now rook to e1, the best move to guard the pawn, trying to support e6 break. Knight d to c7, queen goes to c2, so there are some checkmate threats. g6, now bishop goes here. Again, the threat is to take here. Let's do random move. So yeah, check, and a queen cannot be captured because of this spin. So that's why Vasily played king to g7. Now knight goes to g5. Here Peter Leko in his commentating, when he was commentating the show, he recommended g4. That was nice move. So what to do here? Rook to h8. But now we can play e6, and after f6 bishop goes back. We threaten it here, queen e8, and now a rook a to e4. Yeah, white is busted. Also after g4, if let's say black takes, now rook to g4, c5, h5. Yes, white is breaking through. Knight d4 takes, rook g3, and black position is hopeless. But knight to g5 was also a very practical move. So rook to f8. Yes, of course, knight attacks here, threatening to take on f7. Rook to f8, now e6. And here Vasily had like 35 minutes still on the clock, and Carlsen only got like 10 minutes. So he wanted to play him a little bit on the clock. Maybe he was also not satisfied with the position and a little bit too nervous. And he quickly played f6, which wasn't the best move. Little bit better would be to play knight d4, rook takes, knight f3, rook b4, and now we can take here. Queen is under attack, so queen has to go to f6. But after f6, bishop to b1. Again, we threaten to checkmate black here on g6. So f5 has to be played. But now, again, a very beautiful move by Carlsen, just going here to c1. And now the threat is knight here, queen here, and yes, black is almost busted. So rook to d5 was played, bishop to a2. Now we attack this rook, rook c5, queen e3, knight goes to d5, queen d2, rook f6. Now again, very beautiful move by Carlsen, just this. Before we attack a rook, so rook c3. Now we just take a knight, c d5. Very simple chess, just queen takes here, f4, Again, very simple chess, just taking here, rook f5 and queen to e4 was played. And after this move, Ivanchuk resigned because his position is really hopeless. White has this strong pawn here. This knight is excellent piece. Rook will, let's see how game could continue. Let's say rook c6. Now we can go back with the rook. Let's say rook d6. Now we go here. Rook d4, queen e3. Rook goes to d5, let's say, but now rook c8 enters, and yes, this is almost over and very hopeless position. So amazing performance by Carlsen again. He said he was a little bit still tired and from previous games, and the whole tournament is really exhausting. They play for like a month of I don't know how many classical games, maybe even 20 or something like that, with tie breaks, of course. So tomorrow it's day 2 of round 5. It will be very exciting. And guys, thank you for watching and supporting me. And please like, share and subscribe. And I'll see you soon in the next video. Bye.